We're going to remove the chain from the XLT oven, and to do that we need to remove the chain cover. And you've got 2 grub screws here. On the older machines you have grub screws. On the newer ones we've got 2 little round nuts, so you need a Phillips screwdriver to take those off. I've got a slightly older model here. I'll take these 2 little thumb screws out, and then the chain cover just comes off. To make the process a little bit easier, once you've undone the chain cover, or vice versa, remove the crumb tray. So just take the crumb trays out of the oven on both sides. Next thing we want to do is we want to remove the chain. At the moment it is in its fixed position, it's tight, and the way to do that is lift this up quickly, just a couple of inches, and then just push that in, and it allows the chain to be completely loose. You just get your finger around there and actually just lift that off, a little bit greasy, and that's us with the chain removed. Now that we've got the chain off of the actual whole belt, we can move this with our hand all the way along. One thing that's really important to note, this oven was commissioned left to right, so it means the pizzas are going in on the left hand side and coming out on this side on the right. And if you look at these links here, you'll see that these links are nice and flat on the top, and also they're all closed going in the direction of the pizza. So this is the correct way of actually using this oven, left to right, with this belt already as it is, with these links in this position. For instance, if we actually changed the belt direction using the controller, and this was going the other way, so you're going that way, right to left, this is wrong. And what we'd have to do is take the belt completely off the frame, roll it all up, swing it round, and actually put this travelling in the other direction. Now I'm going to show you how to remove the belt from the frame, and the best way to do that is continue to just keep pulling this round with your hands, and we're trying to look for the open links, and there they are there. You can just see them all the way across there, the open links, and there's only one on each oven. We want to carefully remove these links, and to do that you need a proper set of pliers, little ball nose ones similar to what we've got here. Don't use any tin snips or anything that's going to cut into the belt, so a proper pair of pliers is what you need. And as you can just see here where these closed links are, I'm just going to bend that out and pull that off. That's one down. That just comes out underneath, it sort of knits itself together. And that one there is just going to come off around the bottom. Take it from the top instead. And then the next one. It's going to just come off as well. You can just see they knit themselves together there. I'm just going to keep these at the top here. One thing that's a good little idea is to actually lay them out in the way that they actually come back, or actually the way they come off, so you can put them back properly. There we go. The last one. That's the easiest way to come through. Put that one off there. Okay. So the purpose of doing this on the video is to show you these links on here and how to take the chain off. This is obviously a new machine, but if this was dirty and needed cleaning, you then just literally just roll this up all the way. then you can go and then take that outside in the sink, spray it with detergent, jet wash it, and get it nice and clean. To put this back then, once it's cleaned, go underneath the front sprocket, pull it back through, and goes underneath and through the oven. Side. Do this. Bring it back round. And that allows us to join it back up into place, which is what I'm going to do now. You can see I put the belt back onto the frame, but it's actually really tight because it's a brand new belt. So this is, you have to really pull this hard to get those joining clips on there. So what I'm going to do at the other end of the frame are some securing screws similar to this, and I'm going to undo them to release the actual belt tension, so allow us to put this back on there, and then we can actually then put the tension back on the other side. At one end of the frame we've got this adjuster. There's two screws here, two on the other side. As the actual belt wears a little bit, gets looser, you can unscrew these and pull these back to make sure it's got a nice tension to it, because you don't want it to be loose. Because this is a brand new frame, I'm actually going to release these to allow us to actually get the clips back on, and then it's easier to bring this back and actually screw these in. Just going to undo these screws. Two here. That frees that up to give us a bit of movement. See, now we've got plenty of space to do these. It's just like a little bit of knitting, so that goes on there, and the other one goes around there, that goes through there, and then that actually goes back up through there. So if you just got to follow the system, and that just knits back there, make sure it's all nice and smooth. It can go all different ways, but that's the way it is. I always suggest that you do one belt first rather than take both off, so you've always got one to actually use as a reference. And these little end pieces here, just make sure that they're actually not standing proud, and they're raised down. And the next one, that's going to go in like so. Goes through there. It's much easier when I haven't got any. Just bend them down. Bend them down. Next one. last one. Oops, all right. And that's it. Just make sure they're always bent down. That's that done. All back. Sometimes this is very difficult to pull this back, especially when it's new, because we want to try and get the 2 screws into the first holes there. Just a little trick, either use a large screwdriver or a wrench or something in there. This is exactly what I'm going to do though. Just pull this back and then put it back in such a way. I don't know if you can. Yeah. Pop that in there. So I'm just gonna pull this in to just get this a little bit lined up. There you go. Second one. Make sure these are really nice and tight. So pull this one back and then got another fixing in there. Last couple of steps just to put the chain back on. Bring that round on there, and then just got to pull this back. That's it, into position. Last up but least, pop the thumb screws back, or the new style little round fixings if you've got a newer machine, and that's it.